Hello everyone, good day. I am Jayan Damasin from BS Information Technology 2C, and in this video I'll be sharing my knowledge and understanding about Java GUI using Swing. This is just based on our class discussions and learning. The first thing we need to do is create a Java project, but I already have my own project here, but if you happen to not yet know or familiarize how to make one, then you can check the file tab above. Then you may create your own one with hovering text there. It says new project. So inside that project, we usually have a default package, but if you want to have your own or you want to personalize or name your own package, you can always create your own by right clicking it and then making a new package. But here I already have my own one, so I just have to create my own JFrame form. As usual, we do the right click and then choose the JFrame form and then name our file here. Make sure it doesn't have any duplicates. File tutorial. And now we have our JFrame form. Delete that one. So my properties and palette are above instead of sa kilid. Well, you can also arrange your workspace here. Yeah, you can drag it everywhere and everywhere. Just transfer that one. So let's go to the source code here. NetBeans will generate a lot of default code for us, like variable declarations, but you don't have to memorize those yet because the IDE handles them. Here, I'd like to ganan ko i-delete niyo sila kay maglibog ko una ni sila. And para limpyo sa tanawon ang code. And then ganansad ko taguan akong main para gamay tanawon akong code. Yeah. And wala man sad kayo i-change as main. Let's go to the JFrame. Padakan sana ako. First is the label. Label is para na i-label. Sorry. For ano na siya kanang text or image. So I am accessing the properties of the label. Here you can see the properties in the palette sa kilid nga side, where ang properties is where you can change settings of each component like ang text, ang font, color, or model, or anything. Dagan pag ma-access sa kuan, even ang borders, ang foreground, ang background, you can all access it in the properties of the component. While sa palette, it is where you drag and drop swing components like buttons, labels, combo boxes, and the likes. There are so many components that you can access in there and you can try out. You can also arrange your workspace. Yes, from what I've said earlier. So if you want to insert an image, you just go to the icon, the three dots in there. Then choose the external image and then import the project. I'm just looking for let's just look for the downloaded image. And then nalibog na. Download one. And then that's the image. Then go okay. Unfortunately, you can't scale the image, so I'm just doing it. Need naman sana kay ang flower, so it's okay. You can adjust it sa imong frame. Just to clarify mo siya. Here you can edit you can add border actually in your images. There's so many features, but you can choose the line border and then green. Yes, green, and then set to 20. The thickness set to 20 and 20 and 20. Okay, that's how it looks like. Next is we're going to add a pane, dragging the pane and dragging the pane so that para ma-arrange na mo itong color. Para ma-adjust siya later on. Um, add the text. So, don't get confused. This is the properties of the pane. Katong gilit na to kanina is the properties to siya sa kuan. This is the properties of pane, and we are going to change the border. I know, we're going to add border. Let's just try the line border. I mean the bevel border. It's the line border now. 20 in the corner screen. Yeah, okay. Maot siya. Dito na lang natin siya balik. Maot. Let's go. Let's just have a plain one. Okay. And let's just have that one. Light naman siya. Yeah. Sorry, na-interrupt ganina gamay ang sugar nagbago ko. And I will change the color and then turn it into more darker. Darker. 20 kapag. When you go to properties, kanang click that. When kanang nasa ubos, that's our variable name if naka-follow mo sa araw na ako. We're going to change that para we're going to change that into pick. Okay, so makita mo sa ubos na change ang iyang variable name. So now we're going to add back the pane kasi na-delete na to ganina. And we're going to resize that again. Back from the start na. And then look for the J label again, drag it, and then drop it inside your pane, as you can see in your navigator beside. Dua ka book. That's for our enter username, label, and enter password. I'm going to arrange them. Next, we're going to drag, for the username, we're going to drag the text field. We're going to resize it. And then for the password, we have the password field. Let's resize it. If you try to double click, basta itap. Mo direct siya dito sa imuhang source code, which is nice. So, dito na sa rin na to balik kay kalat kayo siya. Very hugaw. Nara na ninyo no if I like to do it this way. I like to delete it and yeah. So if imuha na siyang delete ang text sa sulod, mura ka sa text. And same with the password, go to the text sa properties and then clear, delete, enter. So just like as ubang UI design, we're going to put a radio button for the show, like the show message. I mean show password. If you want to show or hide your password, we're gonna use the radio button for that. Nasa sa kilid, I want it in the center. Pwede rin na ito ma-resize ang panel. Ang panel, pane. Panel bitaw. And then, yeah, resize na pwede rin na siya i-drag sa center. That's the advantage of using a panel. Wait, see, umiinom ganun. Yes, I like to play with the border and then yung color. Tagsa pag yun niya. Pwede ba niya siya mauso? Yeah. Oh, it's very nipis. So, since naman tayo show button, ada na to siya og functionality. Code gamay. We're going to the events. Asa na to siya makita ang kanang we're going to the events. And then the mouse. Since naka-highlight siya, meaning na siya nagama na siya. Nakodaan ganina. But, ni mo siya pwede rin sa mo i-double tap, but you can also do that para mag-add kag events or action listeners yung koan. Muna siya ang na-code na ko ganina. I mean, prepare siya balikan. Let's code again. Nagya po. So, may siya pag-delete. Let's go to the events. Para ma-delete siya, let's go to the events and then i-remove na to ang event niya. 3 dots sa kilid and then let's remove it and then okay. Delete nila na to. Tap doon sa events, mouse, naagyapon siya. Bahala na. Mag-code na lang tagbalik. So, ani is mag-code ta sa function sa ato ang show button. Whether ipa-show na to ang ato ang password or i-hide siya. So, I'm going to use the if J radio button 1 that is selected. Oops, J password field. Password field. J password field 1. So, unfortunately, karon ako nakabantay nga ng putuli ang akong video and then nakagama na akong nga ni kadagaan. So, I'm just going to summarize everything and components naman sa niya tanan. Very salutable naman sa niya since it's just this side and few codes. So, let's go again. Let's go back to the code sa ako ang show button or hide ang sa password, I mean. Let's go to the events and then mouse. You can see na nakoy na code. Just to explain. So I type there if J radio button 1 that is selected. You can see J password field 1 set echo car to show. So there. It's going to run. Kaya mo siya karan. So if you type something, it's going to show and hide. So kana sad siya nga function sa username is explain sa na nako siya nga code. Actually, let's go to the events of the username. So dara J text field kani siya nga line kaning J text field that grab focus ang meaning na niya is dili na kanid bitaw nga mo enter but dito na ang cursor mismo sa iyang text field. And kaning second code is if empty ang imuhang username then mo show ang J option pane you should enter your username. Next is the volume. Kaning volume nako is giunsa man nako siya. Sa'yo naman is siya. Let's go to let's run it. Tanaw na taon sa siya. Siya, kita siya yung volume, no? So, simple line of code yung sad niya siya. Let's go to the code. So, okay. Let's go to the code. Ay, dilim naman. Nanakoy kuandaan function na. Ay, yeah. Nanakoy nakodaan ganina. So you can pause it. Kaning first line of code is nag-initialize ko to get the value of the slider. And then the second one is akong gi-print. Gi-set text na ko. So kaning select city kay kung ano niyo siya no. Wala raman kayo niyo siya kay combo boxer man akong gigamit ana niya. So wala kayo na siya function. Inganir na siya. Same sa di-discussed. And then, same with the list. Wala rason kaya na siya, pero mas scroll na siya. Or na-iran. Mas scroll na siya, and then, same with the list. Nga na siya. Kani is the random number. So, yun sa na ko siya pag-code. Same yapon sa discussion. Nag-import ko and then made an object sa class ng random. And then, there, hides na ito ng name. There kay nag-initialized. And then, after that, kay giset na ko ang text field. Kato nga number, i-print. I made a condition there nga if taman naman siya 10 ang random number. So, if 7 or 3 ang matunong, na mo print nga lucky. You're lucky. Balik sa design. So, this is the, muna siya ang text field. Click, and then muna mo print og lucky. Dili siya makita. We're going to run. Click 7 na ni gawas and so na ni-print na lucky. That's it. It's really more on the components, but I hope nagyapon mo na take away any video. Thank you for being with me.